how much is enough? When does the goal stop moving from one thing to another? This is a question I've had in my mind for quite a long time. Specifically, in the FIRE community, which is Financial Independence Retire Early. I've been a part of this community for, I'd say, now 4 years. That's when I looked into it and learned about it and saw, hey, this is something I'm interested in. I want to pursue and I want to gain financial independence, basically. That's my goal. So I pursued it. And the goal was, okay, the number I had in mind was 1.5 million. That's a good number. You would calculate, for example, how much you'd need to have so that you basically, if you take a small percentage out of it, it would still continue to grow and you'll have money indefinitely this way. And you can play around with all kinds of numbers. Say, okay, I want to live off 10K a month, then you need to have, 1.5 million, 2 million. That makes 10% return. When you take, for example, from 2 million, 10%, take 5% out, that's 20K after tax and stuff like that. You got 15K. Hey, you got the 15K you want per month. And your money's still gonna grow 5% each year. That's the idea behind financial independence, retiring early. But the goal kept changing. At first I was like, 1.5 million is good. But then, as time went on, I was like, okay, 1.5 million is not good. I see, hey, what if I want to start a family? Have kids, have dependents, life expenses as they continue to grow. It doesn't make sense than the 1.5. So I push it now. I'll say, okay, 3 million sounds good. I'll just grind it out for 10, 15 years to somehow get that 3 million in assets in terms of real estate, index funds, and then I'll be there, hopefully. But then I'll doubt myself. I'll start thinking, is 3 million enough? Now this might sound crazy. Don't think that I'm anywhere close to that number. That's for sure. I'm nowhere near them. But I'm just thinking out loud. The idea of the goal keeps on changing. And you keep wanting more. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Because now it's not 3 million. Now I'm thinking about 5 million. I am seeing current life expenses, what I have right now, what I expect in the future in terms of family, potential dependents, good life. So all of those factors, I'm like, okay, it's not doable with 3 million, it's 5 million. And you take out a certain percentage, that's how it would work out. But then, what if this goal changes again? When does it stop? When does this process stop? That's what I'm thinking about right now. It's like always, okay, more. Why? That's my question. It's like, why? And I don't know. I remember I saw an interesting video from, I don't remember who. It was about how, it's a story about fisherman and a businessman. How this fisherman living in a small village would go out fishing every day. Fish for like 1-2 hours or something like that. And he'd get his fish, a couple of fish for him, his family, and he's living good. Then for him, he's satisfied. But then this businessman comes along and says, "Hey, why don't you stack up, fish some more, get more fishes, a school of fish. I don't know, get more. Then you keep some, and you sell some." Then the fisherman told him, "Why? What's the point?" He says, "Okay, then you'd profit. Then you'd get like a bigger boat, get more fish, you'd sell also some and keep some." Then the fisherman said, "Okay, then what?" The businessman was like, "Okay, then you get another boat and you have another workers and stuff. And you keep scaling up until you eventually reach, I don't know, like a giant boat with massive schools of fish you get. And you keep selling them for a profit and keeping some." But then again, the fisherman said, "Then what?" after these, then what? And the businessman said, just live your life, enjoy the fish, what you want to do then. He's like, okay, I'm already doing this right now. His purpose in life and what he wants is getting the fish, enjoying it, feeding his family, and that's it. So the businessman's idea is always that more is better, and you gotta get more. So it's a continuous struggle to keep going, which is odd, which is what I'm thinking about right now. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Even with this story, is it about if you're satisfied with what you have right now? Is this about, okay, not having certain ambitions? Or is this about being content with what you have and enjoying what you care about in life, so all this excess stuff is not necessary? Which is quite interesting when you think about it like that. Because now, if I told you, what if you had all the money in the world right now, what would you do? I'll stop and think, okay, what would I do? I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer to the question. Okay, I know I might do some stuff. Okay, travel the world, do this stuff. Okay, but okay, then after that, what? So what's the goal? So there's two stages in life, I think. One is you trying to get to that goal, trying to get this certain amount of money. Then this is to satisfy basically your basic needs, what you want, satisfy it. And then you'd be like, okay, figuring out step 2 is, okay, what do you want to do then? After you gathered all the money, after you did everything. We see always the videos of people saying, okay, money won't solve all your problems and this is not the solution. But then they say, you'll have to get there to understand that. You don't understand that right now. So I think it comes down to also connecting it to, like, is it the journey or the end result? Which one should you care about? So honestly, this is confusing. I'm not asking, okay, like, when does it end? But what's the overarching goal? Do I keep moving the goal? And if I keep moving it, it's a never-ending goal. And you still feel, okay, you're in a struggle, you're continuously climbing the ladder or this growth thing. You're trying to get to it. I don't know. What I found interesting was it like, I think 2-3 months from now, back, Charlie Munger died. He passed away. And when I saw he passed away, I have one thing I had in mind about him, which was honestly, looking back, is really dark and really funny. I saw on Reddit, back in 2022, Charlie was investing in Alibaba stock, and it kept on going down, so it wasn't doing good. And he was being asked, okay, what's your plan for the stock? What's the goal? And he would say, this is a long-term play. This is a long-term investment, so I'm not planning on selling it 1-2 years. This is a five-year long play. And then I'll see people in the comments saying, if this is where the dark comments come in, it's like, okay, if I'm 98 or 99 years old and I'm still thinking about, hey, this is a 5-year play, please, someone stop me. A lot of people look at it as like, okay, he already has all the money, but he's still wanting more. But I don't think he wants more in terms of money. I think it's more like he enjoys the process of finding a company to invest in and the whole process of investing. He likes that, finding like a good deal and basically making a return on that. And he made the absurd amounts so over the years. So is it about just instinctively us humans, we continuously want more, we feel more is better? Or is it more of a psychological thing in terms of safety and scarcity mindset? You don't want to feel that, hey, I'll feel safe if I have this amount. But what I've noticed with myself is this amount keeps on changing. So I don't know, it's a weird relationship between it. I'm confused, honestly, about this whole situation. Not that I'm anywhere close to the 5 million number. I'm what, 1%? No, not even 1%. Less, 0.5%. 0.5%. But hey, it's one step away. Keep on going. But it is interesting, the idea behind the goal and how we actually work towards it. But it is odd how I see it as never ending. Is it normal that the goal continues to change? Does this mean that I just want to keep on growing, or just what is it called, stalemating the goal, so that if I reach it, then okay, that's it, no more continuous strive for more or improvements or growth or whatever. I don't know, it's I find it interesting. Hopefully someone in the comments out there will know about this whole concept, or if you ever thought about something like this. If the goal you're reaching or goal you're thinking about continues to change, then what do you do about it? What's the plan? How do you motivate yourself to continue going forward? Or it's basically discipline, now I think about it. It's not about motivating yourself, it's more discipline related, to just keep going no matter how the goal shifts. I don't know, but it's interesting.